are listening to And Shit with Quincy Lanier
and Moniece Mitchell-Sims.
Two best friends talking about whatever. Press and record now. Press and record. Press and record.
Oh, Jesus, Lord, today.
Oh. Hey, Monie Noni.
Hey, yellow boy, hey.
We are back in shit.
We are back in shit, and Lord, did we go through some shit to get back here.
Oh my gosh, it's just like everything that could possibly happen. First of all, I did not want to wake up this morning.
Oh, why?
Because I felt like I had my ass kicked by a kangaroo.
Okay, why a kangaroo? I need more details.
I don't know, because there's this viral video that I saw a long time ago, and it's this guy getting his ass kicked by a kangaroo. And so I felt like somebody opened up a can of Outback whoop ass on me this morning, and a kangaroo had just kicked my ass all over.
Oh.
And you know what's happening to me?
No.
I am starting to become allergic to alcohol.
Oh, there is a God.
Why are you going to try to make me out to be some kind of alcoholic?
I'm just saying, God protects fools and babies.
Because, you know, when I got back from Texas in January, I had, in spite of the doctor's orders to lose 40 pounds. I mean, did I just say lose 40 pounds? I'd be dead if I lost 40 pounds. In spite of the doctor's orders to lose 20 pounds. I'm still fucked up. The doctors.
How many pounds were you supposed to lose, Quincy?
10 pounds.
Okay.
I was supposed to lose 10 pounds, and I gained
difference.
12 pounds.
Okay.
And
that's
yeah, I went the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's
what
not
the
good.
doctor told me. So when I got back from Texas, I looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy and the Michelin Man, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" You know me and my selfies.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah.
You know, I am the king of selfies, and I'm not ashamed of that. You know, it took a long time for me to get this handsome. It's my time. I'm reclaiming my time. Wow. I spent a long time being the awkward black boy. But no, and I realized it's because of last year's, well, not even just last year's, the ongoing political catastrophe that we're living through. And I was getting up every day, like stressed out, arguing with people on social media, reading the news and feeling like the world was ending at the same time watching A Handmaid's Tale, and that was probably not the best combination.
No.
Yeah, so I find myself like, you know, grabbing a little cocktail in the middle of the day, which is fine sometimes, you know, because I thought it was grown and sexy. You know, you just pour you a little bourbon in the middle of the day. It made me feel
bourbon? Like... You were drinking dark liquor?
Yeah, I like bourbon. I like whiskeys and bourbon. I've changed. I've matured. I've matured.
You changed into an old drunk is what you turned into.
Well, I knew I was an old drunk when I started hiding it from my husband. You know, he'd walk in the room and I slide the glass behind the laptop like, oh, he can't see me drinking this. So now you know you're doing something wrong if you hide what you're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was, you know, I was stressed out. I was gritting my teeth at night, and then I would wake up the next day, and then I'm thinking about all of what I need to do and what I haven't done and what I've done wrong, and career and employment and finances and bullshit and shit. And I just needed something to take the edge off. But anyway, I did that way too much.
Yeah.
And then we went to Texas, and we had a really tumultuous 2 months, you know, with family and everything back in Texas.
Yeah.
So everyone there was drinking because we were
eating.
Yeah, because everybody's mourning and nobody's cooking or thinking about healthy anything. We're just, you know, go and get a bucket of chicken, go and get a platter of ribs, go and get a bunch of burgers from greasy burger down the street. It didn't matter.
Right.
And we were all also drinking because, going through that experience is just uber stressful. Mm-hmm. So I gained like 12 additional pounds. Oh. And when I got back, I looked like Cheeky McCheeky. Cheeks McCheeky. And so part of my diet, or my, not even really a diet, but I just realized, okay, a lot of this is liquor bloat. A lot of this is just from drinking too much. And I'm looking in the mirror and I look like a balloon that's about to pop. I look like a hot link. You know what a nice hot link looks like right when it's about to bust?
Yeah.
That's what I look like. And that's kind of what I felt like. Like I was just going to pop like a pink ass hot link.
Yeah.
And so I stopped. I did like a liquor fast.
Okay.
For a month.
Uh-huh.
And I refused to drink at all for a month. And I started working out a little bit and running the stairs and everything. And so I dropped 10 pounds. So then I went back to posting my selfies because I was cute again. I'm just saying. And then I said, okay, I can have a cocktail, but I need to go back to my 20s. And in my 20s and early 30s, I was not a heavy drinker, and I didn't like to be drunk.
Right.
So I would drink 1, 2 max. Mm-hmm. And what I didn't realize is that my liquor level resistance had dropped tremendously within a month. It was almost it's like the detox.
Yeah, so your resistance was low. You was on your ass.
Oh my
quick.
gosh, yeah. So now I can have one cocktail and I'm a cheap date. I'm about to put out with just one drink. I am white girl wasted by 2. It is like spring break Tijuana or something. I don't know. And so basically yesterday, my husband just finished the screenwriting, that's not a fellowship, the screenwriting lab, Outfest Screenwriting Lab, which is a very prestigious writer's lab. And they had a toast for all of the fellows who made it through the 3-day grueling process. And so I went downtown to attend the toast. And first of all, I hate champagne. I just want to say this. I hate champagne.
No, champagne is the best. What is wrong with
the grapes of wrath. That is what champagne is. It is not. It's delicious.
It is delicious. It's nutritious. And it's refreshing.
It is not refreshing. It gives you an instant migraine. It's migraine in a bottle.
No, champagne. I love it because it tastes like flat ginger ale. It's great.
No, it does not. It tastes like migraine in a bottle.
No, it does not. Champagne doesn't give me. I don't get a hangover from champagne. I can drink a whole bottle by myself.
Are you serious?
I am so serious.
But you're not a drinker, so that's weird.
No, I'm not a drinker, but champagne and Rael was so happy to find out I like something that he because I don't drink anything. He was so happy, so he had to drink alone, and he was just bringing me champagne on a Wednesday for no reason, and I would just drink the whole bottle.
Hashtag me too. That's what that sounds like to me. I'm just saying, you got a Bill Cosby in the house.
But I don't get, I just don't, it doesn't make me drunk, though. I don't even get tipsy. At least really? I don't think so.
See, maybe there you go. Then that means you are, because you're not even aware that you putting out.
No, but I think he would tell me if I was talking drunk or something. I've done it, and it does. I don't even get a headache from it.
He's sitting back, like licking his lips and rubbing his hands while he's watching you take that whole bottle to the head. That's what's going on.
That is not what's happening.
Somebody's about to get pregnant.
Well, whatever. Well, why don't you like champagne? Okay, they have champagne
because it it gives me a headache. So first of all, I had a major migraine. So I had one glass, and then I had two.
Yeah.
And then before I knew it, I had three, and I was the belle of the ball. I'm just saying.
I'm sure you were. Ooh.
And so, but that was it. I just had three because I realized at that point I had already exceeded my 2-drink maximum. My 2-drink maximum.
See, you don't even know the difference.
Exactly. See, I was like, no, it's a 2-drink minimum. That's that. You know, in the cartoons, there would be like a little devil on one shoulder and the angel. Right. I had like a booze hag on one shoulder and a virgin on the other. Like, no, it's a 2-drink maximum. And then the little booze hag devil was like, no, it's a 2-drink minimum. You're not even allowed in this party without having 2 drinks.
Oh, that's funny.
And so I was immediately, like I said, I was, white girl wasted. And is that racist to say?
No.
Okay. So I was white girl.
I don't think
wasted.
so. I mean, it's an accurate description. That's saying like black woman loud. It's accurate.
But if a white person said, I got drunk and I was black girl loud. Oh my God.
Ooh.
The NAACP and all of us black Twitter.
Oh, not just that, but the girl that worked next to her in the cubicle would be beating her ass.
See, yeah. So maybe, speaking of white girl wasted, I'm sitting here looking at this extremely long strand of blonde hair stuck to the patio chair, just blowing in the wind.
Somebody got some explaining to do.
Mm-hmm. Somebody was white girl wasted. And I'm just gotta tell you, I'm not blonde, so it was not me.
Oh my God, that just reminded me of something that happened in Las Vegas years ago. Remember?
Oh my gosh, yes. You. I was totally thinking about that today. I was like, what are me and Monie going to talk about? And then I was like, we should talk about like some of our most crazy experiences. And the first thing that popped into my head was that freaking Vegas trip.
Oh my God, please tell them all.
Oh. So listeners, Moniece and her sister had come into town from Detroit. And did she have an event in Vegas, or was it just
she was going there for some law thing, some legal convention or something or whatever. And she flew into LA and then asked me if I would drive her to Vegas, and then I invited you, and then of course,
yes, we went.
Yes,
put it that way. We went.
Yeah, we went
to Vegas, and we didn't have no damn money.
None.
So, we were trying to do Vegas as cheaply as possible. And Vegas is one of those places where you can party cheaply. Like, if you go into the casinos and you play the slots, you get a free cocktail,
Yeah, but see, Quincy, you got to explain. You got to let them know that this is not the new Vegas we went to. We went to the old, broke down Vegas. Before they did all the renovations and had, like, residencies. No, this was, like, leaving Las Vegas.
Was it what was the name of the casino we went to? It's the one with the
was it Circus or something? Is that where we had the pancakes?
It's not Circus, or is it? It's the one that has like the Coney Island roller coaster and all of that stuff on top of it. It looks like New York. There's the Statue of Liberty.
Right, yeah.
So that's where we went. Circus is definitely more older Vegas.
Oh, okay.
We were not there. I've been there before. And it smells like roach spray. We were not there. Because remember the place we went into? They had like a Prince impersonator.
Yeah, I felt so sorry for him.
Oh my God.
So sad.
What
happened
like
to his life?
Scooby-Doo and there's Scrappy-Doo? He was Scrappy Prince.
Well, we were pretty scrappy ourselves because we didn't have no money.
We did not, and we saw that all you can eat pancakes being advertised. So we're like, oh my gosh, for just $6, all you can eat pancakes.
Oh my God.
Full breakfast, all you can eat pancakes for $6. That's freaking amazing.
Yes, it was amazing.
We carry our little asses over there, and We enter this diner that looks like it's been there since, Bugsy Siegel's first step foot in the sand. Because I think Bugsy Siegel, isn't he the guy that like founded Las Vegas?
Yes, he founded Las Vegas.
Okay, I'm glad I got my reference right.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Right. And remember, the first thing that happened was they brought us this giant ass like plastic basket of toast.
Oh yeah.
And we were picking up the toast, and then there was one piece of toast that looked like somebody took a big ass bite out of it. So we were like, is it just me, or does this look like teeth marks? This looks like somebody bit into this. It's like one of those restaurants where they go and pick up the leftover pretzels at the bar and put it in a new basket and hand it to the next person. It was like they went and picked up all the leftover toast and just brought it to us.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing, and I was like, okay, I'm not touching this toast because this toast looks like it's been refabbed. It's refab toast because clearly you see the wear and tear of somebody else's mouth on it. and then our pancakes came, and we were so hungry. So it was me, you, Tamiko and Gina.
Tamiko and Gina, yeah.
So me, you, Tamiko, and Gina. Well, I don't know why all of a sudden I pictured Finn. I don't know why I just pictured Finn sitting there. Finn was not there.
Finn was nowhere near us.
No, he just kind of popped. Finn, I don't know what the fuck that's about. You just popped into my memory and inserted yourself in, an experience that you were not a part of. I don't like that. That means I have to call him. That means I miss him.
I think so. Yes.
So it was just us four, and we were sitting in that booth, and it was a really old diner that looks like it's definitely where all your grandparents used to frequent every morning when they would go to Vegas, to spend all their money, and they drive their RVs out there. And the pancakes came, and we were so hungry because we had been walking and having fun all night, and we were starving.
Yeah.
And remember, the pancakes came. They looked delicious.
They did look delicious.
And they were really good. It was a big old stack of nice golden pancakes, steamy, hot, not even cold. My gosh, this looks so good. And as I am buttering in between each, some people just put butter under one pancake or on the top. I like to put butter in between my stacks.
Me too.
It's almost like a butter Big Mac.
Right. You want to get the full cholesterol experience.
I want a future heart attack. Is what I'm looking for. These pancakes are going to ensure me a short life
and death immediately.
Exactly. But hell, remember I wore 118 pounds then?
I think you're being very generous. I think that was our weight combined. We were both tiny.
Oh my gosh, we were rails.
We were starving.
We were rails.
We weren't eating. We weren't eating in California. We were starving.
We were living off of creativity. It fed us. We were artists, and that's all we needed to survive was our art.
That was it.
And now we need food.
And healthcare.
Oh my gosh, don't talk about that. So yeah, I get to the bottom of my last pancake. So not underneath it, just the last pancake layer. And that's when I noticed this little swiggly thing kind of swirling.
In the butter.
Underneath the bottom pancake. It's under it, and now because of all this butter, it's kind of swam out, and it's kind of curling and moving, and it's almost, I'm like, what the hell is that? So I lift up my pancake, and there is this foot-long hair. Blonde hair. Just swirling in my butter. Just doing a little beautiful Joffrey ballet in the butter. And
it was twerking.
Yeah, it was a twerking hair. A twerking blonde hair in the butter. It was butter twerking. The butter twerk. And I called the lady over and I said, excuse me, ma'am, but there's a hair in my pancakes. And remember, this, pleasant looking, older, middle, she wasn't older. I was a pleasant looking, middle aged, Caucasian woman, put her little hands on her hip, and she said, well, exactly how did that get there? I don't think it takes a forensic scientist to figure out. And she said it with such disdain, like disbelief. If you're not looking at the same damn piece of hair that I'm looking at, and just exactly how did that get there? And it immediately, I was very fiery back then. It didn't take much for me to get very upset, but it was accusatory. Yes. It was like passive aggressive and accusatory. And then she sounded like Alice.
Ashley Flo. She sounded like Flo.
She sounded like Flo from Alice. Like, yes. Kiss my grits.
That's exactly it.
And just exactly how did that get there? And I was like, you tell me. You just brought me the pancakes, and I'm telling you there's a hair in it, and you're asking me how did the hair get in my pancakes? I don't know. Maybe one of these black women at the table, it's their long blonde hair. First of all, I just want people to know, even you may know Moniece now, and she has these long locks. Moniece was bald-headed. Moniece looked like it's a group thing. And she was bald-headed. She didn't have no hair. She was rocking that, she was
yes,
rocking
I
that
was
Black
a Nubian
Panther.
I was a Nubian princess.
Exactly. You had short hair.
Right.
Tamiko,
I don't even remember. Yeah, what was Tamiko wearing?
Well, Tamiko's always had long hair, but it's not. It was like, it's none of our hair. It's me. I'm a guy. I have short hair. Moniece has hair shorter than me at the time. Janice's hair, that's not her texture of hair, and it's not Moniece's texture of hair. And nobody at the table had a weave.
No.
So this white hair didn't come from anybody at this table. And furthermore, how did it get under the bottom of the last pancake on the stack? And so I'm mouthing off now because I'm upset, and she's pissed me off because she just came off as really rude. And then Tamiko, our lovely friend sister, our sister friend Tamiko.
She is our baby sister. Yes.
Well, is she my baby sister?
Yeah, I know she's older, but she is.
She gonna kill
It's the truth. She's the baby bratty sister. We love her, but that's her role.
She's my bigger bratter sister. And then she was getting embarrassed because I was upset,
loud as hell,
and she told me, you need to calm down, and I said, you shut up. Oh my gosh. And her face, I was like, oh, like when you do something in the heat of the moment and you realize, oh,
right.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't.
Right.
But I was so upset by this woman because I just felt like, how rude of you. The woman, furthermore, goes on to say, obviously that's a white hair, and all of our cooks are colored. Oh my God. All hail to the no. Oh, hell to the no. Did she just say colored?
She said colored.
Monie, she said colored. She said,
oh my God,
all of our cooks are colored.
Colored.
And I said, what are we in, 1943? Colored?
Oh my God.
And then I was like, well, if you look at this table, so is everyone in this booth. And I said, and being that all of your cooks are colored, then let's put two and two together. Then who the fuck's hair is it? Maybe it's possibly the white lady's hair who's serving us.
Possibly.
Because I looked in the back and all the cooks were Mexican. And it's so funny that she called the cooks colored because I've never really heard colored in reference to Latinos. But I guess, anything that's not white to some people is colored.
Yeah, she was definitely a Trump supporter before
Oh, my gosh. Trump. And this was way before. This was almost 20 years ago now.
Yes, exactly.
And the other thing that pissed me off is because it was like she was accusing us of falsifying information in order to get free all-you-can-eat pancakes. Woman, these pancakes are all-you-can-eat. They're $6. First of all, I haven't eaten one. I have not even cut into them.
That's why you were so mad. Right. You were so hungry.
I was like, I notified you before I even touched the pancakes that there was a hair. And not just a little hair. I just want people to understand it was not just a little hair. It was fucking Rapunzel's hair. It's like somebody was trying to climb up her damn locks in the kitchen and a strand fell in my plate before they slapped my pancakes on it.
Oh my
gosh. And then she said, well, I'll just return them. And I was like, okay. So you guys' food was fine. You guys are sitting there eating. I'm sitting there waiting for my food. And she never returns. Remember, she never returns.
No, she didn't.
And
You're right.
So I had to flag her down. No, actually, I flagged the other lady down. Now, this is what I like. Okay. And I'm not trying to paint stereotypes about white people at all, because the second lady was a white lady and she was as country and backwoods as the first one. And remember, she had those long nails that looked like the show Claws. If anybody's seen like the show Claws, you see how all of the women are wearing those long nails with.
Right.
So she had these long ass nails, and she said, and she called me sweetie, and that's one thing I like. Call me sweetie, with a southern accent, and I like you already. She's like, what do you need, sweetie? Completely different service, night and day, same kind of personality, completely different service. And I said, ma'am, this is what happened. I explained to her what happened, and she said, I'm so sorry, baby, but she's such a bitch. And then she was like my best friend, and I wanted to take her home with me because I was like, I like you. Now you're making America great again. Before we knew that was going to be a term.
That it was necessary.
But yeah, so then she goes and she flags down this woman, and you see that they have some words. And then this woman comes back and she said, I just took it off your bill. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I've sat here for 45 minutes. All of my friends have eaten now, and I'm starving. And you took my food off the bill instead of replacing my pancakes and bringing me a new stack of pancakes. Like, now it's time to go, and I've not eaten. It was not up to you to decide that I didn't want pancakes. I just asked you for a new stack without hair. Hold the hair. That's all I want.
Hold the hair.
Another stack of pancakes, hold the hair. And she took it off the bill. Oh my gosh. And I don't even think I ate.
Everything's a blur after that.
I think I was just so angry that we just left. And then I found something somewhere, like a burger or something somewhere.
Yeah, on the way back to the hotel, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, and it wasn't even worth me like asking for management or what. I mean, there was a shit cafe in a shit hotel. So it wasn't even like worth at that point continuing with my anger. But that was so. We just kept going. All of our cooks are colored. I've never been called colored in my life.
You haven't?
No, I was born in 19. I was born in 19. I'm gonna do the dolphin years. I was born in 19.
Well, personally, I prefer the term colored. I think it's an accurate statement. I don't feel that it's racist at all. Everybody's colored. But, the connotation is bad, but I like the term colored. I prefer it.
I just don't like the term colored. And the reason why is because I just pictured colored only to one side, whites only on the other. I just, when I think of colored, I just think of segregation and Jim Crow and, that's what it elicits in my head when I hear the term colored. That's probably why I don't like it. And I guess, technically it's not the N-word. But it just holds a lot of stigma. It holds a larger connotation, like you said, a negative connotation. And if somebody who is not colored calls you colored,
well, see, the way you're saying it really sounds bad.
Well, the way she said it, what did you think that sounded like? And all of our cooks are colored.
Well,
you're the one here with this bleach blonde, dry ass hair.
What happened colored. To her?
She was right there at that damn Trump rally, helped get this man elected. Is what happened. That's where she is. She's in the White House. making sure that no more coloreds come across the border.
Oh my God! You know what? We are not about to go down that rabbit hole that is the president.
Okay,
I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it light. We're going to keep it fun.
But yeah, so it's weird, and I guess never. Yeah, so whatever. But I guess I'm backtracking now. to why I woke up feeling horrible today, and that's because
I was going to say, let's bring it back around. Why you were feeling upset because of the president?
Huh?
Why were you feeling what?
I wasn't upset last night. I was drunk. I was happy.
But you said you started this conversation saying that you're allergic to
alcohol.
No,
and I'm saying once I had to lose the weight and make a change after a year of heavily drinking, my tolerance is now down, and so now I'm a cheap date and I get really drunk really easy. And I had one glass past my limit of champagne, but I was good. I held my shit. I held my shit. But when I got home, I had the worst headache, and I kept drinking water, and I ate, and I was just waiting for this headache to go away, and it never went away. I went to sleep with a headache, and this morning I felt like I had been in a fight. And not like in a hangover, like, oh, my head hurts and I feel sick. I just woke up really fatigued, feeling exhausted and sore. So maybe DeAndre beat my ass in my sleep. I don't know.
I mean, something happened.
I was like, why am I so sore?
Something happened.
I was sore.
What happened after the party, Quincy? Did you go anywhere?
We came straight home. We came straight home and got on the couch and watched The Stairway, or is the Stairway on Netflix, which is a great crime documentary about the Peterson case. You got to watch it.
Oh my God!
But that's another side.
Yeah, that is another thing. And I was about to say that we've already done 33 minutes, so we should do our song.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Yes. All right. What's our song?
So the song will be I don't know. Think of a song.
Ooh, this is a good one.
What is it? What's the song?
I don't even know. Okay, let's find a song that's a theme to, like.
I was trying to figure out a song that she was singing. Like, what was she singing?
9 to 5. That's what she's singing. I don't know.
Okay, work.
I don't really know.
What a way to make a living, getting. We can't see that song. No, we don't know the words. That's sad. That is sad.
We have so many songs that we always sing. Oh no, let's sing Green Acres.
Oh, all right.
You remember
I'll follow your lead. Yes. Here we go. Right. 1, 2, 3. Green Acres is the place to be. Fall living is the life for me.
Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that
countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay.
Oh my God.
I'm allergic to the smell of hay. I just adore the. Oh, anyway. I think that was it.
That was it.
And shit.
And shit. Be sure to listen next week to And Shit with Q and Monie.
You can follow Quincy Lanier on Instagram and Twitter at Q Lanier.
And you can follow Moniece at Moniece Mitchell Sims on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure to subscribe to And Shit.